So my sister just saw a cute boy in Target. Being the cool sister that I am, I decided to be her wingman and help her out. So he's standing behind us in the checkout line and my sister's acting all nervous. So I thought it would be a good idea to knock her stuff off the checkout table in hopes that he would help her pick it up. So I just grabbed all my bags and I took off running. I looked over my shoulder and I realized that he was helping her pick up her stuff. I'm a pretty good wingman. Did you get his phone number?
I'm gonna be single forever.
Why? What happened?
Nothing.
Did you get his phone number?
No.
What happened?
When I bent down to help him, I let one slip.
You let what slip?
A fart. What?
Where is the bag of stuff?
I left it.
Why did you leave it?
Because after I farted, he said it's okay. Sometimes life is stinky.
Drop my phone. Where'd it go? Oh my gosh. So in high school, I used to like this guy. Everyone thought he was cute, which was weird because now that I look back, he wasn't. I think it was because we lived in a small town and that's all we had. Anyways, he had asked me on a date. Little freshman me was like, oh my gosh, yes. He did not seem into me at all on our date. But when he took me home to meet my parents, suddenly he was a whole new person. On the second date, when he picked me up, he brought my mom flowers. How sweet. He then asked me if he could get my parents' phone numbers because he had something to surprise me with. After I gave him my mom and dad's phone number, he stopped talking to me. My mom then started to receive good morning and good night texts from him. What the heck? I confronted him at school. He said, whenever you look as hot as your mom one day, hit me up. 6 years later, I just saw him in Walmart. He said, hey Tab, how are you? You look a lot like your mom. No, little boy blue! My mother and I are not interested. Your tractor is not sexy. It does not turn us on. Something super awkward just happened. So I just went to go get the venti iced white mocha with sweet cream and extra caramel drizzle. So I drive up to the window. Cashier says, the person in front of you already paid for your drink. I was like, how sweet. So I just pulled around the building and there is a guy in his car like this. Hey! I was like, ah! I saw the look of disappointment on his face. So he rolled down his window and I'm like, he apologized and said, sorry, I thought you were someone else. That wasn't for you. So I laughed. He laughs. I was like, thanks for the coffee though. He said, you're welcome, but can you pay me back for that? So all I have is my credit card. So I tell him I don't have cash. All I have is change. He's like, oh, it's fine. Change will do. So I just paid this man back $7 or almost $7 in change. Man, it's gonna be a great week. I just went to go get gas and this man behind me, this man's probably like 50. He looks at my outfit and goes, your outfit matches very nicely. I'm like, oh, thank you, sir. Then he goes, I really like your shoes. So it's like, oh, thanks. He goes, what size of shoe do you wear? I was like, 8.5. I'm at the register. I say 15 on pump 3. The man behind me speaks up, says, oh, I'll pay for her gas. I was like, oh, no, sir, you don't have to do that. He's like, no, I insist. I go outside to go pump my gas. The guy comes back and asks me if he could have a picture of my foot. Why would someone want a picture of my foot? I start laughing. This guy's not laughing. Dude, he was serious. Oh no, sir. He's like, how much do you charge? How much do I charge for a picture of my foot? I don't really know my rates yet. So he goes, how about 20? I'm like, what? Like, no, I would not do that. I don't know if that's illegal, but I just sold a picture of my foot for $80. It's freaking 7:03 in the morning. Okay, so we're currently driving to the airport and we just stopped at a gas station. Mom and sister and I got out and a guy kept staring at us. The guy walks up to my mom and I. He points at me and says, ah, sister? My mom says, oh no, that's my daughter. The man says, ah, we trade? My mom's like, excuse me? The guy says, you trade daughter for cold cash? I think my mom thought about it. My mom's like, no thank you. The Indian man's like, ah, but I give you money. So we start walking and ignore him. He comes up behind us and says, ah, I give you better offer. Tells us, ah, you trade for livestock? This man did not take no for an answer. We're both like, what? No, sir. Because I give you my cow.
What the hell am I gonna do with a cow?
So my mom said to him,
if you throw in a chicken, I'd make the trade.
The man then told my mom she was asking for too much and it was no longer worth the trade.
glad to know I'm not worth trading for a chicken. Blake, I have to tell you something.
Great.
I am getting married.
I'm not gonna lie, that kinda hurt.
I'm not kidding.
Are you sure?
Yes, he proposed to me. What?
Tabby, we both know that's a lie.
Okay, alright, I give up.
You can't even get married if you don't even have a boyfriend.
Shots fired.
Funny joke, huh? Are you gonna leave me hanging?
So I figured that you were old enough for me to tell you this now.
To know what?
You're adopted.
What?
Our parents aren't your parents.
Currently trying to comprehend.
Who are my parents?
I told him that Adam Sandler was his real dad.
Blake, are you okay?
I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like he wasn't my dad.
Hey, what?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that all you needed to tell me?
Yeah.
I feel like a new man.
You feel like a new man?
Yeah. Call me Blake Senior now.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be sick. I was already having a bad day. Just when I thought it couldn't get any worse, I just watched a grown woman pull down her mask, pick her nose, and look at it as if it was going to start talking to her. Apparently she didn't like what it was saying because then she flicked it. It didn't come off. So she wiped it on the back of the man that was standing in front of her. I was gonna say something, but to my surprise, he turned around and grabbed a handful of her booty. I don't even know what to think. Like, are they married? Should I have said something? Tell me when you're married that stuff doesn't happen. If that stuff just casually happens when you're married, I don't want it. I hate Walmart.
What?
Do you know what this is?
No.
Here, hold it. Now, if you were to guess, what would you think it is?
Something for makeup? Like something like a sponge. Yeah, it's definitely a sponge.
Okay, so you
Isn't
think
it
that
like a powder thing?
I am dead.
What do you
So
think it
Is
is?
it a sponge?
Do you think it could hold water?
Yeah.
I don't have water, but I have Gatorade. See if it holds water.
It soaks it in. It is a sponge. Whoa. Kind of looks like a baby diaper.
It's not a baby diaper, it's mine.
What? That is not your diaper. I'm done now.
Okay, but first can you grab that thing down there?
What?
The thing underneath that. The dash. We were just at a gas station. This man walks up to us and says, "You're both very pretty, have hair and teeth like models." But we didn't know what to say, so we're both like, "Thank you." Then the guy says, "Where are you guys from?" We're like, "Missouri." He says, "Oh, that's a long ways from home." We're like, "Yeah." This gave us those really weird, creepy vibes. He looks at us and says, "How old are you guys?" Like, "I'm 19.
I'm 21.
So we carry on getting gas.
It literally made me feel so uncomfortable.
He looked at us and he was just like, "So, do you guys know your way around here?" And then we're like, "Yeah, so are you guys alone?"
Mind you, this guy's like 60 years old.
We both hesitated and we gave two different answers.
I said, we're here with a group of friends.
And I said, our parents are back home. Then this guy looks at us and says, "Okay, well, I hope you have fun." At the very end, he says, "Oh, I hope you guys stay safe. There's a lot of weirdos out here." And now we don't know what to do. This guy's just sitting over here being super creepy and weird in his car.
And my only way to cope with it is laughing.
I really liked this guy in college. One night, I went to a party with a group of friends. My DD got trashed and couldn't take me home. I texted the guy I liked and asked if he could come get me, trying to get him out of the friend zone.
Yeah, you thought.
He didn't reply. So I called an Uber. As soon as the Uber dropped me off at my door, the guy finally texted me back. He said, "Yes, I can totally come get you." Really liked this guy. So I was willing to do anything to hang out with him. The party I was at was about a mile from my dorm. I pulled up the location on my map, and in the heat of the moment, I decided that at 2 a.m. I would jog all the way back to the party in a city by myself because I was in love. I wasn't exactly thinking straight. I jogged all the way back to the party just so he could be my DD, just so he could pick me up. I remember him pulling up and I was beaming. This is love. But get this, I had to sit in the back. Why? Why, you ask? Because he brought a girl, his girlfriend. And instead of getting Prince Charming, I went home with his girlfriend. And she took care of me.
They were literally goals.
Blake, I need your help with
I'm not
something.
helping you with the dishes.
Okay, well, I don't need your help with the dishes.
Then what is it then? Just crash Dad's truck again?
No, I did not crash Dad's truck
Okay, good. I
again.
haven't told him about it.
Will you just let me talk? I need your help sneaking out.
Does Dad know?
No, because that is the entire point.
Then when?
Tonight. Please.
What do I have to do?
All you have to do is make sure that Dad does not go upstairs.
Buy me 2 PS4 games.
No,
Fine, $60.
I'm not giving you $60.
Then no.
So much attitude.
Fine, $60, okay? $60, and you don't tell Dad that I sneak out.
Okay. And by the way, it would be cheaper if you bought me a PS4 game.
Son of a.
I have to tell you something.
What?
You are going to be an uncle.
Why would I want to be that?
I'm going to have a baby.
I can't tell how he's feeling right now.
It's yours?
Yes, it's mine.
Where is it?
In my stomach.
How would it come out?
I'm not ready to have that conversation yet.
Well,
Wait, how did it get in there?
In my stomach? Because it has a dad?
Moment of realization.
Stop.
Like, I'm not done talking to you about this.
I don't want to do dad.
Why does this have to be so hard?
We already have a dad.
He's not gonna be your dad.
Where are you going to keep it?
I'm gonna keep it in the house.
If you need help, I can help you feed or water.
I said a baby, not a dog.
We'll even take it outside to go to the bathroom.
Wow.
Thanks, kid. Oh, they are done. So I have some college sorority friends. They all decided that they would challenge each other and see who could sleep their way through the alphabet first. As in hook up with a guy, beginning with each letter of the alphabet.
I mean, seriously, what could go wrong?
They just started this challenge 2 months ago. One of the ladies already made it to letter K last night and then found out today that she is pregnant with a child, bun in the oven. And not with one, not with two, but with 3 babies. Well, someone was fertile, and she doesn't know who the dad is. It could be Alex, Ben, Caleb, Darren, or the other 6 guys. But on the bright side, she hooked up with letter K last night. Therefore, Kevin from Arkansas State University, you are not a father, champ. Congratulations, bro. As for the rest of the letters, it's a guessing game. Who's about to be a dad of 3?
Blake,
What?
should I get a boyfriend?
No.
Why?
You don't need one.
But I want a boyfriend.
No, because you always cry over boys.
But if I have a boyfriend, then I won't cry.
You have me and dad. You don't need one.
But I want to kiss a boyfriend.
Okay, 1, that's nasty. 2, that's gross.
I've kissed boys before.
How many?
Guess.
1, 2,
Nope.
3,
No.
5. If you kiss 6 boys, I'm calling dad. 8, 9, 10, 11.
Blake.
You licked 11 boys?
What?
I mean kiss.
I kissed 11 boys.
That's gross. You don't know where their mouths went.
You have a good point, Blake.
What?
Come here.
No.
Just come here.
What?
Come here. I want to tell you something. So I just went to go get coffee, and the cashier happened to be very good looking. 10 out of 10. This boy has beautiful hair and beautiful eyes.
I want him to be my dad. I mean, my kids' dad.
I get coffee here every single morning, and I've never seen him before. Anyways, the entire time he was taking my order, he kept eye contact. He just kept staring into my eyes, which made him 10 times more attractive. So I leave and get in my car, thinking to myself, ooh, maybe I should go get his number. So I flip down my car mirror so that I can check myself out. And I just realized he was not gazing into my eyes because he was in love. No. He was looking at my eyes because I forgot my other side of mascara!
You blew it again, Tabitha.
I quit. That was probably my soulmate. He's probably thinking, is she 12 or is she 40? We don't know. But I'm single though. I've been single for 19 years. Literally, why am I so embarrassing? My boyfriend and I were talking, and a Shawn Mendes song was playing, and it's making me feel all in love. That's such a romantic vibe. Or so I thought. So I had a few things going through my mind. My boyfriend says, I want to tell you something. I was like, I want to tell you something too. So we tell each other at the same time. I said, I want to marry you. My boyfriend says, I'm gay for Shawn Mendes. Oh, and he was like, oh, that was horrible timing. So there's that. Hey babe, are you hungry?
I don't know. Maybe I don't really know.
You don't know if you're hungry?
We could go anywhere. I just don't really care.
Well, what are you hungry for?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Okay, so you are hungry. It's yes or no. Like, are you hungry or are you not?
Yeah.
You are hungry. Where would you like to eat?
No, I'm not hungry.
You're not hungry?
No. I don't want anything.
You don't want anything?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't want anything.
So if I go and I get me something to eat, you don't want anything?
No, I'm okay. I promise. This line's taking forever.
Hey, could I get and fries? You sure don't want anything?
No, I swear, I don't.
Wait a minute.
You think I could have a bite?
I thought you weren't hungry.
Just one bite. That's all I want.
But this is my food. One bite? Well, I now know why men get so frustrated.
I'm gonna have to ask you guys not to judge me for this one. I made myself a protein shake. I read the ingredients wrong. I accidentally put 4 tablespoons of flaxseed. That morning I went to school. I used the bathroom 4 times before first hour. My next class was a class of all guys. I walked in and remembered we had presentations that day. Gratefully, I was partnered with my cousin. I stood up and I felt my stomach do the thing.
Oh my gosh.
There was no stopping this one, boys. I clenched my butt, It was too late. She done did slip. In front of everyone, she just came out. The loudest fart in history was released. As it expanded across the room, I could see the guys' faces in terror. I'm gonna puke. My eyes. Call Nurse Deborah. I was humiliated. And my cousin Dylan spoke up and said, "Oops, my bad, boys. That was a pretty nasty one." All of the guys went wild. Oh, bro, that was crazy. Dude, that was the best one I've ever heard in my life. Bruh, give me some. While they were distracted, my cousin gave me the nod. Hurry up, Tab. Go to the bathroom. I got these guys. I ran to the bathroom. They celebrated that fart for the rest of the year. And we never told anyone. Isn't that right? High five. Okay, I'm gonna need you to ignore this, but I'm at the airport chilling in the bathroom, doing my thing. Of course, when you're going number 2 in a public bathroom, you get a little self-conscious. Lady comes in and sits in the stall next to me. I'm chilling there waiting for the lady to leave, and it's dead silent. This girl ain't peeing, but I stand my ground. I wasn't gonna leave the bathroom. So then I hear her start laughing. I was like, what the hell? So she speaks up and says, "Honey, this totally gonna be out of my comfort zone, but like, can you give me some toilet paper?" I died. I handed her a bundle under the stall. A few minutes pass. She says, "You finna poop too?" I said, I guess. She said, "Honey, what do you mean you guess? You're either going or you ain't." Then we both flushed the toilets at the same time. Then she said, "You can go on ahead and wash your hands so it's not awkward." I laughed. She laughed. That's it. That is all of the story.
Like, today we're gonna be talking about something serious.
Is it girl stuff?
No. I held hands with my boyfriend.
And
How does that make you feel?
it's just a hand. I'm a man. Think I might freak out?
And I hugged him.
That's a little too far. You just started dating.
And, I kissed him.
And here we go.
I'm telling Dad. Hey Siri, call Dad.
Oh.
Dad, Tabby kissed her boyfriend.
How do you know this?
She just told me.
You see her?
Yeah.
What a little liar.
Why is she telling you this? I don't want to hear about Tabby kissing anyone. Why are you telling on her?
Yeah, you snitch.
Because it's a boy, Dad.
Mike, we are going to have to let Tabby go. She's 20 years old. We don't need to be in her business.
Okay. But she kissed someone.
I know, I don't like it neither. Tell her to wash her mouth out really good.
Wash your mouth out, Dad said.
Well, I hope my parents don't see this one. One night, my sophomore year of high school, 2 boys
One being the guy I liked.
asked me to hang out at 12 a.m. I had a curfew, so I had to sneak out of my window. I got in the truck and we drove around until 3 in the morning. Then Josh says,
Mind you, Josh is the crush.
"Tabitha, you should be Jake's first kiss," which was the other guy we were with.
No, thank you. Thanks for the offer.
I'm gonna have to pass. Next time, champ. So Josh locks the door. He says, "You're not leaving unless you kiss Jake."
My crush wanted me to kiss his best friend.
Then began to rain and downpour. I said, "No, I'm not gonna kiss him." So Josh says, "Fine, then you can walk home." I got out and started to walk. I was drenched. Used our trampoline ladder to climb back through my window. I made it to the top and realized the window latch behind me. I slipped down the ladder, snagged and ripped my shorts. That night I had to sleep on the front porch, like one of our dogs. Literally even peed in the yard.
How do I cut that part out?
All because I wanted to hang out with my crush. Crush who just wanted me to kiss his best friend. Blake, are you ready to meet my boyfriend?
Depends if you're ready to meet my girlfriend.
Or girlfriend?
Yeah.
You don't have a girlfriend.
If you can get a boyfriend, I can get a girlfriend. Easy.
Oh yeah? Who's your girlfriend?
Dixie.
The amount of sass.
Dixie D'Amelio?
Yeah, don't question us.
I had no idea my brother was dating Dixie D'Amelio.
Yeah, it's about to be Dixie Swatosh.
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going out to dinner tonight.
Tonight?
I have no idea why this just made me so mad. Well, I just went to Walmart to go get some mascara. On my way to the register, a guy stopped me and we had small talk. I saw a girl out of the corner of my eye who kept pointing and staring at us. She left her friend, walked over. She cut off our conversation and said, "You get your makeup at Walmart?" I was like, "Yeah." Then she goes, "What's it like?" I'm thinking to myself, what does that even mean? I said, "Well, it's similar to whenever you buy the exact same brand at Ulta." The guy I was having a conversation with goes, "Oh, okay, I'll catch you later." That boy sensed tension and ran. Then the girl said, "Oh no, I meant, what's it like to be less fortunate?"
You little dirtbag.
Bruh! What the hell? I'm just like, and then she goes, "You're still kind of pretty though. People like this exist." Then she proceeds to say, "Low quality and oily." This girl wanna talk low quality. Girl, where did you get your crappy personality at? They got a sale somewhere.